Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let's make a sweater using the wave stitch. The stitch has been around forever and only now I decided to make something using it. I hope you'll enjoy it. The yarn that I'm going to be using is the Yarn Bee Highlights in gold, black, rust and teal green. And let me show you, these are the specifications of the yarn. It's a light number 3, requires a 4.5 millimeter crochet hook, acrylic, polyamide, metallic. So I used 4 full and a little bit out of each for my size, but as you can see I have plenty left. So if you wear size extra small and small, you will probably be good with only 4. I decided to make it medium and I gave you the measurements in the video. I had to buy 2. So if you are medium, large, extra large, probably, I don't know about 2XL, but between medium, large and extra large, this should be enough because it's plenty left for, I would think you can push the 2XL. I would buy probably a little extra. And this is my 4.5 millimeter hook. I actually found this one at a dollar store. It's super cute. It's plastic, but I liked it. There are plenty of wave stitch charts and tutorials, but I found one that I liked, but I modified the stitches. And this is a handwritten diagram. So these are the chains, these are the half double crochets, the T's. The X's are single crochet, so the T is a half double crochet. 1 cross line is a double crochet. 2 crossed lines are trebles. And these are, if you want to screenshot it, that's fine, and follow it if you are a diagram person, but I will show you how to actually do it. The pattern calls for multiples of 15 plus 2 at the end, so here I have 32. All right, yarn over, skip the 2, and into the third we'll put a half double crochet. So yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. The chain 2 counts as a treble, and the next one is a treble. So yarn over and put trebles, what am I talking about? Half double crochets in each chain. So the chain 2 counts as a half double crochet. Sorry, half double crochet and half double crochets all the way till the end. And this is the first row completed. Turn, chain 1, that doesn't count as a stitch. Put a single crochet into the first stitch, chain 1, skip 1, half double crochet into the next, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the next, chain 1, skip 1, treble into the next, chain 1, skip 1, treble into the next. This is the top of the wave. Now we're going down, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the next, chain 1, skip 1, half double crochet into the next, chain 1, skip 1, we're going to put 1 double crochet into the next 3 stitches. So you will start the row with 1 double crochet, but in the middle you will put 3. And this is our first wave. Now the repeat starts. Chain 1, skip 1, half double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, treble into the next, chain 1, skip 1, treble into the next, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet to the next, chain 1, skip 1, half double crochet into the next, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet into, you have here the chain 2 into the second chain. If you are continuing the row, you will put 3 single crochets, and so all till the end. This is, you can see the waves. So now when we turn, we're going to chain 2, and that will count as a half double crochet. Then a half double crochet into the chain 1 space, a half double crochet into the half double crochet, so basically into each stitch and chain 1 space, then half double crochet into this, then into the space, then again into the stitch and into the chain 1 space, again into the stitch, into the chain 1 space. So the number of your half double crochets have to equal the base. If you need to count, do so. If you can, I mean, the yarn will show you. Just make sure not to forget to put into stitches and chain 1 spaces. Into chain 1 space, then you have the 3 single crochets you'll put into them, then into chain 1 space. So this is how it looks like all the way till the end. When you get to the end, make sure not to forget the chain 1 space, and here we had a single crochet. As I said, the chain 1 does not count, so this is what we have. Now what I like to do with here, I chain 1 and pull the yarn. Well, obviously you'll pull a longer tail. I really don't want to cut off the yarn because I'm using this yarn for samples, but so I would cut off the yarn, turn the work, and we'll take the other color, and I will join into the half double crochet here. So this row we are doing half double crochets, so I'm joining and chaining 2, and I will put half double crochets, so this chain 2 counts as a half double crochet. I'm putting half double crochets in each stitch. It's pretty easy all the way till the end. And when you come to the end of the row, so the last half double crochet, and make sure to put 1 into the chain 2 space because that counts as a stitch as well. So this is what it looks like. Now we will turn. Here you started this wave with a single crochet, so the other wave we have to start with a treble. So we will chain, the chain 4 counts as a treble, 3, 4, plus chain 1, so chain 5. So the chain 4 belongs to this one. We'll skip, so this is the first. We'll skip the second, into the next we'll put a double crochet because we have trebles, then doubles, then we're going down. Chain 1, skip the next one, half double crochet, chain 1, skip the next one, we'll put 3 single crochets or 1 single crochet into the next 3. So we started the half of wave, and here important thing, you have to, the trebles are aligned with the 3 single crochet. So this treble is aligned with the first single crochet, the chain 1 space with the second, and the second treble is aligned with the third single crochet. So this will give you a very easy guide whether you are counting the stitches correctly and making everything correctly. So your 3 single crochets and your treble, chain 1 treble, will always be aligned. So chain 1, skip the next half double crochet into the next, chain 1, skip the next double crochet into the next, chain 1, skip the next treble, chain 1, skip the next treble into the next. Here again you can see a single crochet is aligned, single crochet is aligned, single crochet is aligned. There is another indicator that we are following it correctly. Chain 1, skip next double crochet into the next, chain 1, skip next half double crochet, chain 1, skip next 1 single crochet into the next 3, and verifying again. And you'll probably verify 1 or 2 times, and then you will figure it out, and it will be easy. So single crochet aligned with this, single crochet aligned with this, single crochet aligned with this. Okay, everything looks correct. So chain 1, skip 1, half double crochet into the next, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the next, chain 1, skip 1, and treble into the second chain. So we started with the treble, we are finishing with the treble. And same for the previous one. We started with a single crochet, we finished with a single crochet. This is what we're looking at. Now, when we turn, we need half double crochets. So chain 2 counts as a first half double crochet, and then half double crochet in each chain and stitch. You already know. Make sure to not miss anything into the stitches and into the chain 1 spaces. Obviously into the single crochets. Okay, you put a half double crochet into the chain 1 space, and now you will finish the row with a half double crochet into the 4th chain from the beginning of the row, and chain 1 and cut off the yarn. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off since, well, it's yarn, we can buy more. All right, so this is how this wave looks like. All right, once you've cut off the yarn, turn, and let's join again with another color. So it depends how many colors you have. So we are doing again a row of half double crochet. So we are going to join here and chain 2. That counts as a treble. Half double crochet. What is wrong with me? So half double crochet into the next, and so on until the end of the row. And that is our row. So now when we're going to turn, the previous row was started with a treble, then this row will start with a single crochet. So chain 1 and single crochet into the very first stitch. Chain 1, skip 1, half double crochet into the next, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the next, chain 1, skip 1, treble into the next, chain 1, skip 1, treble into the next. And let's see, are they aligned? So yeah, you can see the trebles, single crochet, treble. So everything is aligned correctly. Okay, we can continue. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the next, chain 1, skip 1, half double crochet into the next, chain 1, skip 1, 1 single crochet into the next 3. And again, the 3 single crochets are aligned with the trebles from this row. And continue, chain 1, skip 1, half double crochet into the next, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the next, chain 1, skip 1, treble into the next, chain 1, skip 1, treble into the next, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, half double crochet, and chain 1, skip 1, single crochet into the second chain. Ta-da! All right, and now you're gonna turn the work, chain 2, half double crochet into the chain 1 space, and half double crochet into the stitch, and you know from here, half double crochet into each chain and stitch till the end of the row. And this is the row complete. Okay, obviously after blocking it will take its shape. Now let me show you how it looks on my garment. And this is with different colors. This is how it looks like. And this is the back of my sweater. It's a huge rectangle, basically something that I want to fit very flowy. I'm embarrassed to say I am size medium, I think something between 6 and 8. The width of this one is 25 inches, or let me get the centimeters, or 64 centimeters. So the width of my back panel. And obviously the front panel, so this is the front panel, and here I am doing the shoulders. So here is basically the same like what you do with the long row, you do the same with the short rows, because I mean it's the same, right? So I measured it, and this is going to be the opening. So when I started, I stopped with the pattern. So I stopped on top of the first single crochet with first treble, and carried on with the pattern. Same here, I joined in the, well, I made a mistake here. I joined in the second. I was supposed to join in the first single crochet. Disregard this one, this was a mistake, but I will work it into the what is it called, into the neckline. So I thought that these two are enough for these shoulder panels. I'll finish this one as well, and then I will connect the shoulders. So whenever you are working with a garment, you connect at the shoulders first. put it on put it on and decide where how deep your sleeves are going to be from the shoulder to the sleeve, and then sew the sides either from the bottom up or from here down, doesn't matter. Sew the sides. If you want to leave slits, leave the slits. I'll definitely not leave slits. I don't need them. So I'll sew from bottom or from here down and leave the sleeve opening. So this way it's going to be measured correctly. So shoulders, sides, leave the sleeves. I'll come back and show you how I'm going to do the neckline, and I'll probably do the sleeves with the same design. I'll just measure from where the sweater ends to what length I want my sleeves to be, and I will cast the same amount of chains. And let's see, and my sleeve is going to be like this. This would be the sleeve. So the waves are gonna go down. I'm not gonna work like short rows back and forth. That's too many tails. So I'm gonna work it down, and let's say this will be the shoulder where I'm gonna connect to the shoulder, and this will be the part where I will make the sleeve, like this. See what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. So this will be the type how my sleeve is going to be. Okay, so here I put the front panel with the back panel with the wrong side towards me, and I will sew the shoulders. I don't know how the camera will show the black color, but I will go stitch by stitch, 2 loops from here, 2 loops from here into each stitch. I know it will be difficult to see black on black, but I want to make the collar black, the cuffs black, because the bottom of the sweater is black too. Should I make it teal? I don't know. I really want to stay with black. Anyway, so let's do our best. I will add some exposure to the camera, and hopefully it will be easier to see. So this is the back, this is the front. Let's join with a slip stitch in the middle, in the back, in any stitch, really, it doesn't matter. Join, and I want to chain 2. I'll start with half double crochets. So I will work half double crochets in each stitch until almost I will reach the corner. So half double crochets in each stitch. Okay, you are 2 stitches away from the corner, and here we have I have the single crochet and, well, the half double crochet and the single crochet. So I want to use these 4 as 4 together. So yarn over, insert the hook into the next, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert the hook into the next, pull up a loop, yarn over. Now go into the front panel, insert the hook into a loop there, pull up a loop, and yarn over, go into the next row, insert the hook into there, pull up a loop. So you have all these loops on your hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, this one was plus 8. Yarn over, pull through all of them. Don't rush so you don't lose it. There we go. So we put 4 together. Now we will be working down. So yarn over, insert the hook into the next row. You can do it anywhere really you want. Half double crochet there. Oops, I think I missed something. So I utilize this one, yeah, here. Half double crochet here, half double crochet into the next. So since here I have a treble, I think I will put 2 half double crochets, then half double crochet into the yellow row, half double crochet into the orange, and I'm picking up 2 loops so it's safer, I mean secure, more secure. Half double in this, then go into the next row. So like kind of eyeball it, distribute them evenly as you can. Oh, here we're coming to the corner, so we're gonna have to use so this one is used, so these 2, and well, this will be 1 and 1 from here. So the next one around the treble, yarn over, the next one into the teal, yarn over, the next one from the front panel, and the next one from the front panel. And again, I have 9 loops, yarn over, pull through all of them like so. And now we're gonna work the front. So this is what I have. So 1 half double crochet into the next, and then in each all the way to the next corner. I am 2 stitches away, so let's go utilize these 2. Yarn over, pull through this, yarn over, pull through shoulder panel, and yarn over, pull through the shoulder panel, and yarn over, pull through all of them. Like so. Then yarn over again into, if you have a treble here, 2 into that treble. Then again eyeball it, distribute evenly as you can. So 1 will go here, and then I have these 2, and I will use these 2 to make the corner. So yarn over into the next, yarn over into the next, yarn over, then move into the back panel into first loop and second loop, and pull through all. Okay, now we have to turn it, and we'll go till we reach the point where we started, and into the last one, and slip stitch into the second chain from the beginning. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. Now I'm not going to be turning. I want to do, it's just like you work the double crochets, front post, and then regular, front post, and then regular. And this is the same I'm gonna do with the half double crochets. So chain 2 counts as like regular half double crochet, then yarn over, go around the next one, yarn over, pull through like behind it, yarn over, pull through these loops. Then the next one will be a regular half double crochet, the next one will be front post, then the next one regular, the next one we're gonna go around the post, and this is how I am going to go. And I'm at the end of the round. I finished with a front post, and I'm going to go into the second chain and slip stitch. So for the next round and on, this will be much easier since you have already established the pattern. Chain 2. So the next one you will do again a front post half double crochet, the next one into the stitch, the next one around, and since you already have the ribbing right here. I think you can see it. Let's see. Okay, this is overexposure, but you can see the ribbings, and then the next one into the stitch, then again around the post and into the stitch. And this is how it's going to look like on the other side, on the right side, and on the wrong side it will be straight. You will not have any ridges, so it doesn't scratch you if you have sensitive skin. Okay, so when it comes to make the sleeves, I put it on and measured the depth of how wide I want my sleeve to be, and these are the rows. So what I did for the sleeve, this is the finished sleeve, and this is the seam. So the sleeve, when you connect it, the rows are gonna correspond. So I had to make 2 of these identical panels, so one here and one, obviously one on one side and one on the other side, and I will sew them along these lines, and then I will add the sleeve cuff. Okay, for the sleeve cuff I will be using a 5mm hook. I decided to go half a size higher, and the length is 15 stitches. So a slip knot, let me show you how I do it very easily. A slip knot, and then we are going to join somewhere here close to the seam, pull it through. I chain 1 and I tighten it, so this will not count as a stitch. So now chain 16, 3, 4, 15, 16. All right, so there's our 16, and slip stitch into the second chain from the hook. And now all you're going to be doing is slip stitching till the end. So 3, you should end with 15, 14, and this is our 15th. Remember, this one doesn't count as a stitch since we tightened it. So you have 15. Now what I wanted to do is slip stitch into the next gap 1. So we're gonna slip stitch 2 or 3 times. It depends how wide you want the cuff itself to be. So I was alternating between slip stitching 2 or 3 times along the edge. So 1, then I'm going to go into this stitch, and you don't particularly have to count them, kind of eyeball them and spread them as evenly as you can. 2, and we'll anchor it somewhere here in the third. 3. So you slip stitch. Now you're going to turn to this side, and you are going to slip stitch into the back loops only. So make sure don't twist them, but you will need to put it into this one, the first. You're gonna skip all these, slip stitch into the back loop only, and you're gonna have to have 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 14, and 15. All right, that's what we're looking at. So now turn, chain 1, this does not count as a stitch, and slip stitch into the back loops. Now this time going towards the sleeve. Again, count your stitches and try to keep the same ease. Don't make them one row too tight, another row too loose. Kind of try to keep them at the same level. So now you need to slip stitch 15, 2, 3, 14, and 15. There we go. Now we are going to attach it to the sleeve. So the tails, you're gonna want to put them in such a way so they are all in the wrong side. And now again, slip stitch right here, 1 into the next one, 2, and into the next one, 3. Slip stitch whatever you want, really, it doesn't matter. And you're gonna have to turn and go into that 15th stitch. If you forgot which one was your 15th, you can always count from this side: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this is our 15th. So we are going to work our first stitch in it. Again, into the back loop, if I can get it. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 14, and the 15th. Okay, now turn or flip the work, and the repeat starts. Chain 1, doesn't count as a stitch, and we're going into the back loop of the first stitch, counting 15, moving towards the sleeve. 2, 3, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, and now working into the fabric. 1, 2, 3. Flip the work, go into the 15th stitch, into the back loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. So 15, 15 back, chain 3, and pretty much this is how you're going to go. This is how it's going to look like. Your slip stitch 3 are like little zigzag right here, but it doesn't have any gaps. I mean, this is the gap from the design, but like on the sleeve, if you pull it hard, there are no gaps. So yeah, or if you have your own way how to make the sleeve cuffs, or your favorite sleeve cuffs, obviously use that one. This one, to me, this one looks like knit-like, and I really like it, and it's stretchy, and it's it looks a little neater. That's my personal preference.